Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now Jones. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Throwing, Jones. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Jones to throw on 3rd down. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Points 1, 2, and 3 of their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Santos' kick is up and through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line ready to go. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Jones. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From midfield now, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Uses the stiff arm. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Lawrence going to throw again. He's going to take another shot here. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence. They try to find Chark, but it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here's Jones on first down. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 2. Jones finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he will have a Patriots first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is knocked away and incomplete. But I think it was a free play. Let's check the call. That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Back to throw again. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his target, Harris. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Looking to throw. Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry. 45 yards. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here in this drive. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This complete to Jones. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach in our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Lawrence. Forced out to his left. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And they'll run with Etienne. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line. Snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover.
Touchdown, Jaguars! A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Jones throwing on 3rd and long. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They go play action with Lawrence. Steps away. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing Jones. And this is Parker, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now Jones. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On the counter, ETN. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. From the gun on third down, Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Jaguars. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Jones. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a first down carry for Harris. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but wasn't enough to get him the completion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. New England on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. Parker's got it for a Patriots touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. That's caught, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Lawrence will throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They go play action now. Lawrence. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Pats are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Jones. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now Jones. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Throwing now, Lawrence. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But
and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Here's Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback
got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 50 yards. And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. They're going to keep it on the ground.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they'll indeed take a knee. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Harris. And he'll be brought down, still a yard or two short even of the first down. So things looking bleak here. They've got to convert on fourth. They're going for it. This is Harris. This is going to wind up a safety. The CDL is a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games here in week 1. A Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress